Hey everyone, I'm Dave from Blubrry, and today we're diving into what might be one of the most overlooked secrets behind any great podcast. And that is just simply how to structure your episodes to hook your listeners and keep them listening to the end. Because even the best ideas fall flat without flow, and structure is what turns random conversations into binge-worthy episodes that people just can't stop playing. So let's go ahead and break down how to build that perfect episode structure step by step. I don't know if you know this or not, but great podcasts don't just happen. They actually take a lot of work if it's going to be great. So, whether you're running an interview, doing a solo show, or even a roundtable, structure gives your content rhythm. It helps your audience follow along, it builds anticipation, and it keeps every minute purposeful. So, think about it like a great movie. There's a setup, there's tension, and there's payoff. Without that, even great content can feel really scattered or it can drag on for too long. So before you hit record, you've got to plan your listener journey. The first 30 seconds of an episode is what makes someone decide if they're going to keep listening, period. So start with a strong hook. Now, a hook is something that makes your listener say, I need to hear more. And here are a few ways that you can do it. First, ask a bold question. So for this video, I could have asked, why do 80% of podcasts lose listeners before the halfway mark? You could also share a quick, surprising story, an anecdote that's related to it, or you can tease what's coming later in the episode. Just make it clear what's in it for them because curiosity drives engagement. So, at this point, you should have their attention. Guide them through your episode with a flow that feels natural. A simple, effective structure could look something like this. You have an intro, which is your quick overview and your hook. You have the main topic, which is the core discussion or the interview or, the main topic. You can have a break or a recap to kind of pause and re engage the listener. Add some takeaways. These would be key lessons, insights, or moments of reflection. Then finally, you have your outro. This is your call to action or preview for the next time. Now, this doesn't mean being robotic. It's about creating momentum so your audience always knows where they are in the story. So change it up every once in a while. Just make sure they know where they're going. Even a great structure can fall apart if the pacing drags. So I recommend mixing up your delivery. Vary your tone, drop in sound effects, use short clips to break up long dialogue. And if it's an interview, guide your guest's energy. Don't let the answers drag on for too long. You should be engaging and jump in with curiosity, or when they make a point, come back and summarize it just to keep the flow tight. Listeners have short attention spans. We all do. But if you keep things moving, they're going to stay with you. So here you are at the end of your episode. And guess what? Your ending matters just as much as the beginning did. So don't just fade out. Give listeners a reason to come back. Go back over some of the things you talked about by summarizing some key takeaways. Tease your next episode or share one last powerful thought. Think of it as your mic drop moment, something that leaves them thinking, smiling, or clicking next episode. Here at Blubrry, we want to make sure that your well structured episodes get the attention they deserve. Our whole team is involved in making new tools and improving the ones that exist, like our flexible hosting. That keeps your show running smoothly. So if you want to make more episodes, you can make more episodes. Or if you want to make less, you can make less. We also have certified stats so you can see exactly when listeners tune in and where and if they drop off. We also provide a customizable podcast website that makes every episode shareable content. You focus on structure and storytelling, and we're going to handle tech and delivery. So remember, structure isn't about restricting creativity. It's about guiding your listener through a great experience. Hook them early, keep your flow tight, and end strong. And when your episodes sound seamless, your audience is going to feel it and they're going to keep coming back for more. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell us in the comments what's your favorite way to start your podcast episodes. For a show I used to do, we used to do a previously on because it was a very dramatic and cinematic show. It was a lot of fun.